it will affect not only the residents here, it will also affect the water supply of people in PA and possibly KL. Our fear is highly justified. You know, some checkers has come up to me and told me that Basin Meridian is in such a rush, even at this point in time, dug holes and preparing to erect hoardings all the way up to the rain. So you can see the rain that's pouring now. I'm just hoping that the limited destruction that they have done to put up hoarding will not cause us landslides or landslips. One thing that I think those of you who are probably more familiar with planning, that the natural features of parts of Bukit Gasing shall be preserved and used for recreational purposes. Now my question is this: if what we are seeing, even with the rain behind you now, is not part of Bukit Gasing and is not a natural feature, which part of BBKL, which part of Bukit Gasing is BBKL talking about? BBKL also talk about development and hillscape development, and it says that development shall be fit to terrain. Now those of you that have received letters from Cemetery Ridge would have noticed that their current proposed release of the bungalow lot would have noticed it's right at the ridge. And I think many trekkers who used to go up there before they were prohibited to do so would testify that the terrain would probably not permit the kind of buildings that's there. So really, is DBKL now changed their policy from fit to terrain to change to terrain? We would like DBKL to explain some of these points that earlier. One last question: how much rights does 68 millionaires, that's the number of bungalows that Gasing Meridian now proposed, I would like to understand whether the 68 bungalows or 68 billionaires have got more rights than possibly 5,000 and many more thousand people who want to preserve Bukit Gasing and the dangers of thick hill slopes of Bukit Gasing to us. Not only have I heard about terrain being damaged, I'm actually hearing a number of residents telling us that there has been more monkeys going around, snakes invading their houses. I would like to ask BBKL, why are they proceeding with this? The hoarding that is now there, and no explanation as to what is being done. It is totally unfair to us. I'm certainly very amazed that despite the rain, we still have at least over 100. I haven't counted, right? I would imagine that if the rain hasn't come, with a lot more. Yes. So in short, I'm pleased. Despite the heavy rain and thunder, it hasn't deterred residents from coming. I hope the future would be one whereby Bukit Gasing will be left, that DBKL would fulfill what it wrote in the KL structural plan, that this part of Bukit Gasing is the part that it's talking about preserving it for recreational purposes.